And here we are at Hotel Bethungra, or Hotel Shirley, or the Horton Hotel, depending on which era, from 1880 onwards. We're in the, this was originally the public dining room, and there's been a variety of things from coffee shops over the years, but that's where the public will have entered, and through the reception area there they would have greeted their clients. I'm just going to wander through the building. It's a wee while since we've got pressed metal ceilings throughout. Obviously this was a very expensive build in 1880, about 1885, by Mr. Horton. This is just the seating for the staff that would have resided here. This is formal dining, which would have been for staying guest only. And the staircase going upstairs. We'll go upstairs in a wee while. And this was the public area. I'm going to take you upstairs. The public area is not consistent with an inn opposed to a private hotel. So that's the major difference that most people don't realise here. This was built for accommodation of the first class passengers off the rail. Going upstairs, it's all extremely well built. Mr. Horton certainly didn't spare any money at all. We've got hallways that go out onto the decks. This is our rear deck, and I'll show you the size of the land currently. So looking back, the land goes back as far as the first gum trees, boundary to the left, boundaries to the right. They're on form roads at the rear and to our right hand side, which the council, junior council, actually have ownership of now, not National Roads. So, and they're willing to part with that to almost double your size in land if you want to build the, I'll just show you the plan again. The plans for 21 villas, 1 and 2 bedroom villas, and a new restaurant, which would give you a destination hotel location. Now, believe it or not, we've got an addition, but it dates right back to about 1900, and by the stonework you would assume the quality of the stonework and design was done by the same masonry company, and having that in our blood, you would assume it was the Welsh masons that were in the area at the time. Just show you again, it's amazing the amount of detail and not a crack inside. So all the bedrooms on this side all have doors that open up, but on this side we've got a 1 bedroom self-contained apartment, and it looks like about 1898, 99 possibly, but certainly just everything is in keeping. You can't tell the difference in time. There is a entry to the roof space up here, and they just use that for storage. I imagine back in the day you'd have all your furniture for outdoor here, and you can see now we're moving to the front of the property, And we are on the same level here on the first level as the railway station would have been across the way there. That's the old station master's house. There is a double siding here, so if a passenger train ever wanted to disembark passengers, there's enough, there's a siding they can come off on, have a little platform there and dispatch a number of passengers. And rail are very keen to do that sort of thing. This gives you an impression of how big the building is. Beautiful wide veranda, built well. You know, there's no expense there. You've got vents all the way along the top, letting it all breathe. I'll just swing over to the other side of the road. Now the spiral, the world-renowned spiral, railway spiral, is about 1,500 metres up the road here. You can just drive up the shingle road, and then another 1,000 metres there's a massive dam that they fish on and water ski and all that sort of stuff. So this is the Hume. So you're got good access to the Hume. Not a lot of noise though, which is good. Because there's the hallway that comes directly on, but also all the doors, of course, that come directly on. They still have their fan lights up the top. And as you can see, it's 50 k's an hour, so you're not getting a lot of road noise past here, and the speed doesn't increase again for another 100 metres up the road, so you just don't get any road noise. There's your turning circle. Now, the unformed road is where that paddock's been formed by the neighbour. So that's not actually their land. Their land starts over at the fence line. So that can become part of this property, and that's where the design of the restaurant, the new restaurant, would be, at the front of the building. So we'll just meander on back here. Just check this door. You get a feeling for how big this property was, and back in the day, this was the first section of the Great Southern Rail from Cootamundra to Bethungra, which is here. They used to get off the train and then stay a night in the hotel. There was this hotel, Horton Inn for the second class and third class travellers. There was another pub down the road. There weren't any barns or stables on site. They were kept down the road, away from the first class passengers, and of course Cobb & Co would then come and pick them up in the morning and take them on their merry way southward to Junee. So it took a while for the train to go down to Junee and onto Wagga. Just check this door. So here we're walking back in to the inside. So we came up those stairs, and now we're back down. There's still a number of wardrobes, etc., that are the old original and in keeping with the property. The rooms, you'd say they're all the same. They're not. Quite different and quite cool. You know, it's a high ceilings, double brick, the ventilation through the bricks. This one's they're just working on bringing it back to its original glory. I don't think the wallpaper will mind, but you get a feeling for how big these rooms really are. And don't forget the doors open up. Pressed metal ceilings, really is. Now yesterday we've got the pressed metal in the hallway And of course, you'll see just the amazing fireplaces still intact. This has got double doors, looks out, sash windows, also has the lounge suite in it. These are the sort of the pick of the rooms, these two, 9 and 10. Beautiful ceilings. You notice the floors don't creak as I walk. It's just so well built. And you can see the vents are open for the air to move through. Years ago somebody's put the heating through. Fireplace is going, you certainly don't need it. This is a view of your hallway. Pressed metal all the way through. Everything's in good condition. Yeah, but there's room to come and put in your personal touches. Just moving down to the northern wing. So we do have bedrooms. This one's the apartment. You'll see that it has its own door going out. So you'll imagine your manager was here many years ago. It has its own ensuite and bed. Now out here we actually have the 10, obviously the 10 rooms inside, a ensuite bedroom downstairs, that's behind the staircase, and we have a separate bedroom in here as well. And then you have your one bedroom self-contained flat over the bottom, and we'll go down there in a moment, which that's pretty amazing to have all of this in one. So we'll pop downstairs. I'll go through the inside, I think. Oh, I won't. I'll go through the outside. So this is an external staircase, which is handy. You're going to see that it's been through some transitions in its lifetime. So this external obviously was for the staff, owners. So we're going to go back down and see some of the heritage down the back. But that's just storage in there. I've got a cool room in the side as well. These are the old toilets that go back to the 70s. Functional, men's and women's. That's the women's. There's a door that comes out of behind the staircase. Just here, that there is part of that little hose, is part of this. Behind here we've got our own well going down to the artesian, so fresh water. This and the Horton Inn, which was 2 doors up, they were the 2 properties in town that had fresh water. So they are there. You'll see downstairs here, ladies and gents. Anyway, I think they're a little confused. So you can see here, this is the addition. Through here is the main dining room or entertainment. Hey Richard. Now coming up, this is the apartment, which is pretty amazing. So kitchen, dining, bedroom, all on this level, with your own little veranda. But downstairs we do have that noise is just Richie coming down. Bathroom, shower and bath, and another bedroom. And this goes through to storage. The store here. And you do have French doors that open up. Out to Richie. Fireplace. So this is just an addition that is amazing. Up you go. Up. Can you go up? No. Okay. Where you go? We never had this problem last time. We're just going to pop out this door. Hey? Maybe not. Maybe we do have to go up, Richie. So that's the apartment. It's really as big as a house. Now at the back, so you can see that's where the storage. Go on. There was a door we tried to come through. I'm not sure why we couldn't. We'll work that out. So there is quite a bit of room on this side of the property. Now whether there is boundary up here, obviously, whether there were separate buildings, we're unaware of anything. So there's nothing on title that there were stables here. Highly unlikely that they'd have them close to the accommodation. But as you can see, the addition here, it's all in keeping. It's they obviously worked out they needed manager's accommodation and built it on very quickly after completing it in 1886. So as you can see, she's a massive building from the back. This is probably the best view of the property. And in the 70s, where people tell me about the beer garden and Sunday afternoons here were pretty amazing, which in that time when drink driving wasn't a big deal. Rabbit, Richie, rabbit, go on, go on, go on. Go on, rabbit, get down there. Go, 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 go. There's Richie sorting out the rabbits. So we're taking you back to 1880, and this is the toilets. And how do we know that? The Dunny Run runs directly through here. So although you can't see it now, they used to run through, and as you can see at the back, there's one of the old pots that they used to pull out from behind them, and there's another hole there. So all in all, that gives you an indication of what you're looking at. Beautiful old building, set on about 7,000 square meters at the moment. You could actually have an addition to that with the unformed roads of another 7,000 to 8,000 square meters, so you could end up with 12 to 14,000 square meters if you wanted. This is our boundary right down the back here. This is our boundary fence. That's the unformed road that can be added to the property. It's not maintained. Horses run on it periodically. The artesian is very close to the top. There is just over there's a creek, still in water. So that tells you, yeah, it's been dry here now for a wee while. It tells you that we've still got water near the surface. I know it's very drinkable. So there's a couple of sheds on site as well that have had different uses over the time. As you can see, this is the old chook house, I imagine. Dates back. We will pop over that side of the fence. Here's the pump station for bringing water out if you want to. Beautiful day here today. Not much going on, not too hot, probably high 20s. You could see why they had later times there was a good pub. Stopping for a beer on the way wouldn't be out of the ordinary. So there's still relics, there's still wagon wheels around, stuff that's just survived the years. Here you've got still the wooden spokes in the wagon wheels. So you can see that was built same time that the house was. There's lots of areas. Apparently in the 60s the gardens were amazing. You had areas that you could just come out and have picnics and all that sort of stuff, as you did back in those days. So it has been irrigated. I don't know how much of it still exists of the PVC, but here, this is the area we're looking at. If you want to, you can acquire off the council. That's the unformed road through there. It would certainly give you a lot more land to space out your villas on, do a Sir George style, but more of an upmarket version, destination for a weekend. And there's also the added bonus of things like electric mountain bikes to go up to the spiral to see the trains going through, or just take a electric mountain bike up to the dam, which is pretty amazing as well. So all those sorts of things can come in. You'll see here that we've got a collection of spare rocks that were quarried for the property, should you want to add anything to it. But you can see, even looking, I'm going to look towards the road there, there's quite a large area where on the plan for the villas, if you're looking at developing a destination hotel, where the new function centre would be, and it would link in to the rear of the building, the existing building, which is pretty amazing. So thanks for your time. This is Richie and myself signing off. It's a beautiful, beautiful building. Price point seems to be at the moment somewhere in the 1.5 million maybe. But that comes back to you and what you want to do with it, and where it goes to from here. It's time for somebody to come in and put their stamp on it and bring it back to life. It's certainly what the Junee Shire Council would like. They're very flexible on helping you to bring it to life. So give me a call, 0402970217. Brian at brianmcmanusrealestate.com. We've got option contracts available. All you have to do is come in and make an offer. Thank you.